evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to PSD Stadium for the 2025 football season. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Greeley Central Wildcats and your Timnath Cubs. Poudre School District promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. As a proud member of the School of the Colorado High School Activities Association, Timnath High School asks for your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. The use of profanity and other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the venue. Thank you for your cooperation, and please enjoy tonight's game. And fans, don't forget to visit the concession stands located on both concourses. You can enjoy a new and improved menu featuring lower prices on all items. Tonight's concession host is the girls volleyball team, with 50% of all sales going directly to team fundraising accounts. So head down there and grab a snack and support a great cause, and enjoy some pizza brought to you by Domino's Pizza. Thank you for being a part of PSD Athletics.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to PSD Stadium for the 2025 to 2026 football season. Tonight's matchup features the visiting Greeley Central and your home Timnath Cubs.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup tonight. Timnath comes in here 4-4. Greeley Central had a rough season.
They're coming in here looking for their first win. They're 0-8. They are
1-7, yes. And Cubs are 4-4. Cubs have pretty big implications tonight. If they win their last two games, they should make the 3A playoffs, which that'll be pretty big for Timnath because only 16 teams get to make that.
Looking at our top players tonight, for the top offensive players for Greeley Central, we have Gabe Galindo. He is a junior running back, and he has 104 carries for 482 yards this season. He's 2 catches for 23 yards receiving, and playing both sides of the field on defense, he has 62 tackles.
Going over to our first player to watch for Timnath, we have senior wide receiver Carter Gaines. He's had a strong performance last week against number 1 in 3A ranked Windsor with 50 receiving yards. He averages 56 yards per game and has 6 total touchdowns this season, and he leads the team in both stats. He is ranked 11th in 3A in the whole state of Colorado for receiving yards this season.
Also for Greeley Central, we have Damian Proano, who has 42 carries for 157 yards this year. Receiving, he has 2 catches for 21 yards. He also plays both sides of the field. He also plays cornerback. But back to offense, he has 283 total yards this season.
Our last player to watch for Timnath tonight is senior running back Mitchell DeAngelis. He's also led the charge against Windsor last week with 65 rushing yards, plus getting Timnath's lone touchdown in that game. He has been averaging 70 yards per game on the ground and 5 rushing touchdowns this season. He leads the team in both stats as well. DeAngelis is ranked 3rd in rushing yards within the 3A North 2 League.
Gabe Galiendo, our junior running back who we're watching tonight, also is averaging 8.9 tackles per game and 2.5 sacks this year. He's the team leader.
For 3, makes it.
Face off won by Heritage. Pass up to the D. See the deep pass right there. Looking for a shot.
Nice shot. To the air again. Jump ball. Easy catch for number 14, Luke Garvin.
Expand their lead. Kulai fumbles the snap. Has to take it. No, he's going to chuck it upfield. Finds Owen Wind. Can you believe it? Owen Wind makes a man miss. To the near side. Cuts back up. Touchdown, Fossil Ridge. Oh my goodness. Owen Wind. And that is a walk-off home run for Bill Myers.
Looking down to the field, our team should be taking the field here in a second and getting the game running. For the game, we have the coin toss. Let's go over our captains for tonight. Captains for the Timnath Cubs tonight are number 4, Carter Gaines, number 17, Braden Pollier, number 41, Ivan Hochhalter, and number 72, Dylan Mock.
And your captains for the Greeley Central Wildcats will be number 4, Leon Zavala, and number 51, Kevin Tanabanu.
Tonight's officials, Kurt Carpenter is our referee for tonight. The umpire is Jared Kennedy. Linesman Anthony Christensen. John Hammer is our line judge, and Joran Bishop is our back judge. Looks like Timnath is getting ready to take the field here.
Yeah, give it a second and they should be right up. Yeah, definitely. Timnath was definitely the favorite for this game tonight. It'll be interesting to see how this game goes. We're expecting actually quite a bit of defensive action tonight since both teams have strong defenses. But Timnath definitely comes in as the stronger team, so we'll see what happens tonight.
We do have a strong defensive game lined up here. Last year, Greeley Central lost to Timnath 38-0, so they're looking to come back in here tonight, maybe pull off an upset against Timnath and turn the tables since last year.
It would be a pretty big upset if Greeley Central can get this done tonight. Timnath will not want them to get that tonight. As we talked about playoff implications, we'll talk about more about that later into the game.
Timnath is still waiting to take the field. Our countdown timer to game times is 5 minutes until game time. So they might want to take the field here as soon as possible.
We're running behind a little bit down there.
Greeley Central did arrive to the game later today because of traffic, so we were expecting a little bit of a later start, so this is not very shocking.
Usually there'll be something going on right now, but nothing's really happening down there. We're not used to this awkward silence at the moment.
There's not a lot going on.
Yeah, usually something's going on, but no, it's just awkward silence down there at the moment.
Stands are shaking.
Yeah,
it's like we got a hype video up on the board here.
There we go. The hype video has just came on.
Getting ready for Timnath to take the field.
Hype video just got taken down.
Not quite sure what's happening here.
Oh, here we go.
Here comes Timnath.
Yeah, here they come.
Now that our teams are taking the field, we should get to the game pretty quickly. Greeley Central is getting ready to take the field as well. They're walking out of the locker rooms.
Yeah, here comes the Timnath Cubs. Here at their second to last game of the season. This will be a fun team to watch tonight. I'm excited to see some action out of this team. And it looks like Greeley Central's ran out on the field at the exact same time because their team's also out here now.
Should be getting to the coin toss pretty quickly here. Looks like the captains are lined up and ready to go.
Yeah. And one of our players to watch was Carter Gaines tonight. It seems he is not in uniform at the moment.
He does not have his uniform on. I wonder why. They do need this win to make the playoffs. So, not sure why they wouldn't play him tonight. Potentially an injury.
Yeah, he maybe could have gotten injured.
Looks like his left hand there does have something on it.
No, yeah, he does have something on his left hand. That kind of sucks. And he's also a senior.
Hopefully he can come back for the playoffs if they make it this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So we got our coin toss going on now. We told you our Wildcat and Cub captains tonight. And let's see what happens here. So
Greeley Central has won the toss and will receive.
they will defend the north end zone.
Should be getting to game time pretty quickly here. We have 2 minutes left on our pregame clock.
It's time for the national anthem now.
I'm going to take a moment of silence for that.
It's time to play some football now here on Halloween night. In case you're just joining us, welcome to this game tonight. We got Timnath Cubs and Greeley Central tonight. And these fans here, instead of trick-or-treating here on Halloween, they're here watching some Friday Night Lights. It's going to be a fun night tonight. It's never a bad night when we have football.
We've seen a very full Timnath student section and fan section in past games, and they're keeping that up tonight, even on Halloween. They've managed to fill up the stands quite a bit.
It's going to put a good dent into these grandstands with the amount of people they have, even on a holiday like this. That's very popular for students. I mean, I'm just looking over at the student section. There's not near as many people as normal, but there is still quite a few people here for student section.
Pep band is over there, plus a few students.
Yeah, band's pretty full tonight. That's always good to see.
Timnath is getting ready to kick off here.
Just by looking at the field, I think Greeley Central is quite a bit smaller than Timnath, even though they're both 3A teams.
Does look like they have a lot less people on their roster here tonight.
And here we go. We have Ben Halloran getting ready to kick the ball right here. And that kick is up and away. And that is going to get caught, at the 10-yard line. That was a pretty good fake right there. And they're going to get him down. They're going to call that.
Like the 33.
The 30. The refs are in many different places right now. I believe that will be the 33.
That'll be
34.
34.
So a 24-yard return. Not a bad return at all.
Pretty nice return to start it off here. Let's see if they can keep that momentum going.
So they had a good fake there. They couldn't tell who caught the ball. Our camera even got lost. That's how you know it was a good fake. So we got some great cameramen. Here we go, 1st and 10 now. And that's going to be, that play has been stopped. Well, there's already been a penalty. It's on Greeley Central. And it's a false start on Greeley Central, so we'll go back 5 yards.
Not ideal for their first play, but they can still come back here. It's still first down.
Yeah, absolutely. So 1st and 15 now at the 29-yard line.
Hopefully they can get some momentum going tonight against this strong Timnath defense.
Looks like it's going to be the same play again, and it sure is. It's going to be a running back dive at the middle. He has not gone very far. They're going to down that at the 32-yard line, so he's gained 3 yards out of that. Not a strong start to their game for Greeley.
They are going to need a bigger play here on 2nd and 12 if they want to secure this first down.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like this will be a very similar formation again. Timnath has got a lot of people getting ready to rush, and it is like the exact same play. He's been destroyed in the back. He's gone. I think he actually went backwards. He did go backwards. They're calling that the 31.
They'll probably go for a pass here instead of another run play here on 3rd and 13.
They should. So 3rd and 13 now here on the 31 after going back a yard. That's not always good to see for Greeley Central.
They're lined up in pretty much the same formation. Looks like the same play.
And here we go. And that play's been stopped again. There's another penalty flag, and it is on Timnath. And it is encroachment on Timnath. It will still be 3rd down. Now just moving forward. Now moving forward 5 yards. Now they'll be at the 36.
Only 3rd and 8 now. It's a little closer, but still probably a pass play situation.
Still 3rd and long at the 36. They're still going to need to get something out of this. Should give a little bit more hopes to Greeley Central over here.
Lining up again in this tight formation.
Absolutely. And here we go again.
They do the
and
receiver.
They do pass, and that has been intercepted by Timnath.
Breaks a tackle.
And that right there was just intercepted. That was one of our captains. That would have been Ivan Hockhalter. And Ivan Hockhalter, that is the junior, looks like linebacker. That was a great play right there. And looks like we have an injured player there on that play from Greeley Central. You might have just saw that in our replay right there.
Not an ideal start to Greeley Central, but
yeah, it's been a pretty rough start for Greeley Central so far. 4th and out. Well, no, not even 4th and out. They threw an interception on the first drive of the game. On their 3rd play, actually.
Still early. They can still get some momentum going here, but definitely not an ideal start for Greeley Central. He's up and walking off the field. Looks like Timnath is ready to start their drive here. We're back out on the field to play some football.
So here goes Timnath now, 1st and 10. Now starting on the 31. This will be a great starting spot. They should be able to get a lot done from right here. Let's see, and it's going to be a run. Oh, it's going to be a run around outside. There he goes. He's still going. That's going to be a touchdown. That's a touchdown, Timnath. First play of the game. What a start for Timnath that was. That was a great start. And that was I believe that was number 40. No, that was number 40. That would have been Mitchell DeAngelis right there, one of our players to watch at the start of the game.
That's a great start for Timnath here tonight. First play of their drive.
Absolutely.
Actually, their first play of the game. They got in there for a touchdown.
That extra point is good, so it's now 7-0. Timnath Cubs lead this game.
Greeley's going to get the ball back here. We'll see if they can get some more momentum on this drive.
Absolutely. That was a great start for Timnath. That was a very quick drive. They got business done to start this game. That's a that momentum absolutely on Timnath right now. Greeley Central is going to need to tune in a little more.
Could have another good kick return here to start off their drive, but they're going to need more than just a kick return to.
They might need a kick return touchdown to have a chance. If we see the same kind of offense we just saw, that was a rough start for Greeley Central.
It's that strong Timnath defense shut them down.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully Greeley Central can find a little bit more yardage on this next one. not that much really happened on that last play, or last drive by Greeley Central. So it goes Timnath getting ready to kick it back to Greeley Central after the interception and run by Mitchell DeAngelis for a touchdown. We're only 2 minutes into this game, and quite a bit has already happened. And that kick is back up, and that kick is going to be caught at the 3-yard line. He's running up. He's still going, and he is going to get crushed at about the 18-yard line.
Starting their drive from a little farther back this time. Hopefully they can find some more momentum here.
Yeah, absolutely. 18-yard line. They're going to have pretty good distance to go. So here we go. 1st and 10 now on their own 18 after the kickoff. And they tend to be going with this formation a lot in this game. And Timnath is lining up all very close. It's going to be it's going to be oh, what a juke right there. And he's still going, and he's got a couple yards out of that.
I think he made it 1 or 2.
Yeah, he's gone up.
I thought he goes 2 yards.
They give him 2. Yeah, they gave him 2 yards.
It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 20 here. I thought he was down in the backfield. There was some good running there.
Yeah, he made a good recovery, going forward out of that. He should have gone backwards. He went up forward too. Good recovery there by the running back.
Let's see if they stick with that tight formation and heavy running offense here.
Yeah, so now 2nd and 8 now here for...
They're going to stay in that tight formation.
Yeah, 2nd and 8. They love this tight formation, yeah. And here we go. It's going to number 6, and he has just dove straight into the ground. He didn't even get tackled. He just fell over. So it looks like he went backwards 1 yard on that. She is on the 19. Yep, 3rd and 9 on the 19 now.
It's going to be another 3rd and long here for Greeley Central. I would go with a pass play here if I were them.
Last time they passed the ball, it was a completed pass, but not to the correct team. They're gonna hope that don't happen again.
They're gonna stay in this tight formation.
Oh, that was a false start there on Timnath right there. I just saw. That'll help Greeley Central a lot.
It did go with a handoff there before the play was stopped.
Yeah, look. Yeah, there you go. He jumped it right there. Oh, the false start was on Greeley Central.
It's going to send them back. It'll be 3rd and 14 now.
Oh, that's terrible for Greeley Central. This drive has only gone backwards. They have gone backwards 4 yards on this whole drive.
Now it is definitely time for a pass play on 3rd and 14, but they should probably try to stay more conservative on this one because of what happened last time.
Absolutely. Greeley Central's going to need to step it up on this next play if they want any chance of winning this. And
looks like a sack.
He has been sacked. Looks like they tried to do a handoff and it didn't quite go too well. And he just got sacked immediately. They sacked him at the 10-yard line. So this will be 4th and 18 here on their own 10-yard line. We've seen situations like this in the past where the long snapper has actually overshot the punter and had gone out the back of the end zone. That actually happened in our last game we announced together, Ian. Remember that at Canvas Stadium.
That was
Wellington and Timnath.
I believe it was the first points of the game too. That game started 2-0.
So luckily this one's more successful, as that was a pretty good punt. That's gone out at their own 37. So about a 38-yard punt on that one.
Timnath will get the ball back here. Still in Greeley Central territory.
Yeah, Timnath will have another great starting spot.
See if they can turn it into another touchdown and go up big early here.
They're only starting about 5 yards farther back from where they were before. So pretty good start again for Timnath. And that's going to be a quarter. That's going to the quarterback immediately. Oh, they're going deep. And he's caught that. And that is another.
There is a flag on the field.
There is a flag. They're calling it a touchdown, but there is a flag. And that kind of looked like pass interference.
It's a pretty impressive catch there from Greeley. Or from Timnath.
Let's look at this.
That did look like PI.
Yeah, that's definitely pass interference.
I believe that was number 8, Dominic Giron, with that reception
Show a
there.
ref right here.
Pass interference. Defense. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. The result of the play is a touchdown.
So Timnath has got the touchdown out of that.
That was an impressive reception from Dominic Giron there. Under pressure, still caught it and ran it in for a touchdown.
Pass interference did not affect him at all. So here comes the extra point attempt, and that was almost blocked there by Greeley Central. So yeah, now 14-0, about 5 minutes into our game now.
Timnath has gone up big early here. Greeley Central might want to step it up if they want a chance at coming back here.
Absolutely. So Timnath has only had 2 plays this whole game, and both of them have been touchdowns. Very good offense by Timnath so far. Their play to touchdown ratio is 100% at the moment. So that's a pretty good start for Timnath. Timnath keeps this up. This might be a blowout here soon. Greeley Central needs some more here.
They definitely need to find something and get some momentum rolling here. We've seen in a lot of our games that we broadcast that they've been very momentum based, and whichever team has more momentum continues and goes up big or makes a comeback. So
since that kickoff, we had that pass interference penalty. That's going to get affected here on the kickoff. So they're going to kick it from the Greeley Central's 45. So this will only be 45 yards until it'll be a touchback. A lot less distance the kicker has to kick. Ben Halloran. Ben Halloran's a great kicker, actually. He doesn't even probably need those extra yards. And here goes the kick, and it's up, and that'll surely be a touch. He has just hit a
through
field
the
goal.
Uprights.
He just put it through the uprights, yeah.
Maybe before the end of the night we'll see a long field goal out of him. Looks like he's feeling good.
That would have been a 55-yard field goal if that would have counted. That did not count because that was the kickoff. Pretty strong kicker right there because he easily made that kick. He was pretty. It was like dead center, and a pretty high up too. He could easily hit a 60.
That would have been good from longer for sure.
Absolutely, he probably could have hit a 65 easily with that. That was a pretty strong kick.
That was a great kick from Ben Halloran.
That's like NFL type kicking right there.
Greeley Central's back lined up, still in that tight formation.
Expecting another run here, and the quarterback's gonna pass. And it's been intercepted again. And that's going to be a pick six. Ivan Hochhalter has his second interception of the night.
In the first quarter.
And that is a pick six.
Going to come right back out. Here comes the kicker again.
What a start here by Timnath. That was an easy pick six right there. He had no one near him. So here comes the extra point attempt again. We've got Ben Halloran getting ready to kick our extra point. And let's see here. And ball's been snapped, and that should go through. And the kick is good, 21-0. And we are still not even 5 minutes into our game yet. There are still over 7 minutes left in the first quarter, and it is already 21-0.
Great start for Timnath here. Hopefully Greeley Central can find some momentum.
Absolutely.
And slow down this Timnath barrage of scoring.
Absolutely. Timnath has a mission to show tonight. They got to show they're worthy of being a playoff team. So far, they are absolutely showing that. They are absolutely proving to us that they are capable of being a playoff team.
They do need to win both of their next 2 games to make the playoffs, and it's looking like they're going to start off with their first win here, and good potential for the playoffs for Timnath right now.
We got the kicker lining up again. We've seen the kicker a lot tonight already. It's probably nice for him to get to play a little more normal. And here we go. We're going to about have our third kickoff of the night already. And here we go. And that has been caught around the, looks like 16. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. He is still up. And he's finally been brought down at the Timnath 37.
That's the first time Greeley Central has made it into Timnath territory tonight. That might be the momentum Greeley Central needs to get rolling here and get their first score.
What a kick return that was. That was about a 50-yard return right there. That was a great return.
That's exactly what Greeley Central needed here.
Yeah, they need that. If they have a slow start, they can at least put it in the field goal range. Try and kick a field goal. Get them something. So here we go now. Line up now on the Timnath 37. And that's going to be a run. Oh, he is. Oh, is he still going? Yeah.
Did break a tackle or two, but still shut down before the line of scrimmage, it looked like. Maybe on the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Don't believe he lost any yards there. So, better than some of Greeley Central's pass plays.
As soon as he got the ball, he kind of disappeared in there. So it'll be second and 10 now. He did not go anywhere. Didn't lose or gain that time. So we'll see how this one goes this time. Greeley Central
taking their time in the huddle.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're losing by 3 touchdowns already, you might as well think hard about it at this point. And here we go. It's going to be a toss, running back toss, and he looks like he's also gone nowhere. Lucky to get to a line of scrimmage in that.
That was good from the Timnath defensive line to break through quickly. Absolutely. There and
that blitz
shut down that run play.
That blitz was coming right there. So now 3rd and 10 on the 37-yard line. I'll try this again. Greeley Central, they want to get any points on this drive. This is their time to do it.
Gonna need some yards here to get into field goal range.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to get this done now. Now's their chance. It's gonna hurt if this don't work out. Oh, there we go. There goes the running back. There you go. He's going forward a little bit.
So he got a few yards there.
He's gone about 5 yards. They're going to call that down at the 32-yard line.
It'll be 4th and 5.
4th and 5. We'll see what they decide to do here. They ought to try and go for it, or even extra point. Let's see what they decide to do here. Next time they're going to go for it, as they should.
Just got to get 5 yards again. If they can just repeat that last play, they can get that first down and hopefully get some momentum rolling. That'd be their first down of the night.
Absolutely. They absolutely need something here. Crucial play. So going for it here on 4th down. See what they decide to do. And I don't even know where the ball's going around the outside. He's got that first down. They've brought him out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Lots of fakes from Greeley Central tonight. It's started to work out for them here. They're starting to move down the field, and
absolutely. The Greeley
hopefully they can put some points on the board on this drive.
Maybe Greeley Central is starting to find the flaws of this Timnath defense. That's what they need. So now 1st and 10 here for Greeley as they keep going. Now on the 22, just about in the red zone now, which is great. And here we go again. Let's see how this goes now. And that ball's going to be another toss to right. Oh, the running back's going to throw the ball. That's been completed to the quarterback.
Lots of fake plays.
They have tackled the quarterback.
Greeley Central has
just short of the first down marker. So it'll be 2nd and inches on our next play.
They're definitely exposing some cracks in this strong Timnath defense as they start to move down the field here.
Absolutely.
See if they can get in for a touchdown and make this game a little closer.
What a fake that was. That was a great throw by the running back right there. I want to see more of that. That was actually a pretty. He was in like triple coverage too, and he still caught that. And he's not even a wide receiver. He's a quarterback.
Great reception there.
That tall quarterback got it done. So now 2nd and 1, now in the red zone on the 13-yard line. And that play has been stopped immediately.
Looks like maybe another false start.
And delay a game on Greeley Central. It can't be doing that.
It's not what they needed here. As they had just started to gain momentum. That's going to stop them in their tracks.
So we'll try this again. 2nd and 6 now. This will be on the 18-yard line now.
Hopefully they can get moving again and get down to that first down. Maybe another trick play. It's been working out for them so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Go 2nd and 6, and that is going straight up the middle, and he has gone nowhere.
It'll make it 3rd and 6. They might want to go back to another trick play here.
Yeah, they'll keep him at the line of scrimmage after that big blow up. So they're going to need to probably try another fake here. That seems to be the only thing working for them at the moment. You're going to need to try some out-of-the-book plays here. You're going to need to be creative if they want to try and make a comeback in this game, because that seems to be what's working for them. Is the creativity of their plays. Which is not something I thought I would be saying tonight. You don't hear that very often. So here we go. Oh, there goes the running back. He's still going.
He's gotten through.
And that will be, they're going to call that a first down.
They made it in there for that first down.
That is a first down, absolutely.
It's going to put them on the 11-yard line. They're setting themselves up for success here. If they can get in for a touchdown and make this game a little closer, that would definitely benefit them in the long run.
Oh, absolutely.
We're nearing the end of the first quarter. We got about 2.5 minutes left, so a score before the end of the first quarter would be great for Greeley Central.
Greeley Central taking their time here, whatever it takes at this point. And here they go. It's gone to the running back again, and he's gone nowhere.
Up in the backfield.
They're actually going to take him back a yard. He has gone backwards. So it'll be 2nd and 11 now on the 12-yard line.
It's not what Greeley Central needed, but we've seen those trick plays work out for them so far tonight. So maybe they can pull another one of those out and get that first down. Maybe a touchdown.
Gonna need to play around a little more. They're gonna need some. They're discussing pretty hard down there in the huddle. They must be trying another fake out. They have to try a lot of different things. It's be a great time to experiment. It seems like some of the experimental plays have been working. So here we go now. Greeley Central has gone to the running back immediately, and he's pushed through, and he's got a yard out of that. Back to where they were.
That'll put it at 3rd and 10.
On the 11.
Maybe another pass play here for Greeley on 3rd and long for that touchdown.
You don't need a first down, but let me rephrase that. You don't need a touchdown on this. It's not quite 3rd and goal, but you're going to need to get to the 1-yard line if you want another 4 downs.
Still discussing pretty hard in the huddle.
Yeah, we'll see what they decide to do here. They're taking their time here.
I would expect a pass play. They're going to take a timeout.
So they have decided to call a timeout down there. So let's take a look at some of Timnath's stats. Last week, Timnath played number 1 in 3A Windsor. They lost 21-7 here at PSD Stadium. You had us last week, not me and Ian, but you had some of our other announcers here for that. That was Timnath's homecoming game. They unfortunately lost that game. But looking back since Canvas, they've also played number 2 Meade at Meade. They also lost that game 21-10. And then they also played Niwot, and they won at Niwot 49-7. And this is unrelated to this game, but Meade and Windsor, 1 and 2 in 3A, are actually playing right now.
That should be a pretty exciting game.
Heck yeah, going back to this game, and
He's going to lose quite a few yards.
He's lost a lot on that play. He's lost about 5 yards.
Probably send out the...
He ran backwards, yeah.
Kicking team now for that field goal. Get some points on the board. He lost 4 yards there.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. So 4th and 14 on the 15. They're going to let this quarter run out. So this is going to end our first quarter here. It's 21-0 Timnath here at PSD Stadium. So everything's going to move down the field.
Entering the second quarter, where Greeley Central definitely needs to get some momentum going and score a little quicker if they want to get back in this game and have a chance at coming back from 21-0 here.
Absolutely. I want to go back and talk about the Timnath the Windsor game while we're here. Timnath actually held off Windsor for the first quarter. They were winning after the first quarter 7-0. And then Windsor just started lighting them up, and they just took over that game.
Timnath staying in these games against highly ranked opponents. They've definitely improved a lot this season. We broadcasted their first game against Pooter, where they were barely able to win, and now they're hanging with the 1 and 2 seeds in the state. So if they can make the playoffs, we could potentially see a playoff run out of them. We have seen that they're able to hold off the 1 seed in the state and score against them as well. So a playoff run out of Timnath could be fun to see if they can make the playoffs.
Absolutely, and Timnath is currently ranked 14 in the state in 3A at the moment, which would put them in the playoffs. Greeley Central, in case you're curious, is ranked 40th. Just so you know, there is only 41 3A teams in Colorado. So Greeley Central is actually second to last in the state. Timnath is pretty high up. And here we go. If we look at our screen here, we have the standings in 3A. If you see that red cut line, everybody above that cut line makes playoffs. So Timnath is in at the moment. So is Discovery Canyon and Steamboat Springs. Pueblo County is currently the first one out. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that. Certainly a win tonight should push them forward. So here we go again, back to the game. And oh, that ball's been fumbled on 4th down, and that will be a turnover on downs.
It's not what Greeley Central needed when they're looking to put their first points on the board here tonight.
And that one's going to sting. They were so close to scoring. They just fumbled it like that.
We did see that they have the ability to move down the field, though. They're not going to get completely shut down tonight if they can repeat that drive, have more nice kick returns, and hopefully find more cracks in that Timnath defense.
That's going to hurt. So we'll see if Greeley Central can do that again, but that one will sting. And here goes Timnath now, and Mitchell DeAngelis is running with the ball. And that dude's a beast. He's still going.
Go down the
he
sideline.
Is still going, and he has finally been pushed out of bounds at the. They're gonna call that the 30. They're gonna call that. That should be the 35.
It'll be on the 34.
That'll be the 34. So they've gone most of the way down already.
Timnath is right back into Greeley Central territory here.
Yeah, they just ate right through the Greeley Central defense.
Looking to put more points on the board quickly here.
Yeah, Wildcats struggling on defense so far tonight. They're going to need a lot more on defense.
It's actually...
It's gone back to Mitchell DeAngelis here. He's still going. They have tackled him again. He's gone forward about 7 yards.
That's Timnath's first play of the game where they did not score a touchdown. So that's something out of the Greeley Central defense slowing them down a bit here.
Yeah, absolutely. So 2nd and 3 now. Ball is on the 27. Let's see what happens on this next one.
Lining up again, looking to put more points on the board.
So yeah, here we go again. We got Drew Raymond's got the ball. It's gonna be a snap. Oh, the pressure's coming, but he's got the ball out in time. He has dropped
Almost caught. That would have been a great catch. under tight coverage there.
That was Braden Sellers right there, who that was going for.
Looked like it got in his arms and then slipped out.
Yeah, that was, he almost had that. That's unfortunate. And it'll be 3rd and 3 now here for Timnath. Their first 3rd down of the game. Should be able to convert this with the momentum they have so far. And that's gone to running back immediately, and he is still going. And he should have a touchdown. That's going to be a touchdown, Cubs. And that was number 22, Makai Major, the running back, junior running back here. That was a pretty good touchdown right there. And he took off right there.
I didn't quite see him break those tackles. I thought he was going to be down and maybe not even get the first down, but then he came out of the mess of bodies still up and ran that in for a touchdown. That was a great play there.
Absolutely. We kind of lost him right there. What was that? I guess there was a penalty on the play, but it looks like that has been declined. The penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Okay. That was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Timnath. Assuming that was because of a touchdown celebration. You can't do that in high school. And Drew Raymond is the holder here for Ben Halloran, our kicker. And Ben Halloran has just smoked that extra point.
I'm hoping to see him kick a long field goal tonight.
Absolutely.
We've seen he's got a strong kick quite a few times, and we have not seen him make a big field goal yet.
Greeley Central's defense could be a little stronger. Hopefully we can see some of that.
They did find something there and slowed him down for 2 drives. So if they can repeat that and find cracks in the defense and the offense, we've seen a little light out of them now. They're not completely out of this game. It is only the 2nd quarter. They have time.
So the score is now 28-0, and about 1 minute into the 2nd quarter. So it is already a blowout, and it is only the beginning of the 2nd quarter. That just shows how dominant Timnath has been so far.
Hopefully Greeley Central can repeat a little bit of their last drive and find some yardage. Getting ready for the kickoff here. Ben Halloran.
So here we go again. Timnath will get ready to kick this back off. Pretty good game for Timnath so far.
This will be Ben Halloran again here in the kickoff.
And that ball has been kicked up, and that is going to get caught at the 30-yard line. Not a very big
Broke
kick.
a tackle, still up.
And he got to the 40.
Looked like the 48 or so.
And caught about the 47, looks like. So a pretty good return right there. 17-yard return. Caught that at the 30.
See if they can find a few more cracks in this Timnath defense and keep moving down the field here.
Greeley Central, if they want any chance to win this game, they have got to score.
They
like
also
ASAP.
might need to pick up their speed on these drives. Taking their time in the huddle.
They still got a little bit of time. But
okay in the 2nd quarter, but
after halftime, it's time to go. Y'all are already losing by 28.
Hopefully they can get it in here and for a touchdown and get back in this game.
What a juke that just was by the running back there by Greeley.
Got 2 yards there.
Yeah, he's gotten 2 yards of that. 2nd 8 here for the Wildcats now. That was a pretty good. He's doing pretty good at breaking the first tackle, but the Timnath defense, they just keep blitzing him. He's eating. They're eating. They just keep eating right through the O-line here of Greeley Central.
That's that strong Timnath defense we were talking about in the pregame. They're showing it here tonight.
And very defensive, very good defensive line, especially with Dylan Mock there on that D-line. Like some pretty strong team. And here we go again. Oh, he's got some freedom a little bit. He got a little bit of fresh air. He got another 2 yards out of that.
It'll be 3rd and 6 here.
He looked like he got a lot more than he really did. He was almost free.
Running to the side for quite a few seconds there.
Yeah, he almost had. Well, so we'll try that again. 3rd and 6 now. Now in Timnath territory for a second time in the game. That's progress. Only on the 49 though. And that ball's been snapped again. It's gone back to running back, and he has gone backwards. He has gone backwards about a yard. And that was Dylan Mock, someone we just talked about, number 72 right there. He lit him up.
That'll put him at 4th and 7 from the 50-yard line. They're going to kick off.
They will be punting right here, yep. The punter's coming out. They're in punt formation. 4th and 7 here on the 50. Not a very strong drive there by Greeley Central. That's what we've seen the whole game out of Greeley Central, with the exception of the last drive. So here we go. It's a fake punt. It's a fake punt, and that has not worked out.
Worked out for the first down. That'll be Timnath will get the ball back on the Greeley Central 48, it looks like.
Yeah, not quite. It was a good attempt. It was worth the shot, but Timnath saw it coming.
That's those trick plays we've seen out of Greeley Central tonight. They've been working out pretty well apart from that one.
Yeah, I think they're starting to figure it out now. That was blown up. He was about 2 yards short.
Timnath is going to get the ball back here, up 28-0 with 8.5 minutes left in the second quarter. Another score here for Timnath would certainly make this a tough comeback for Greeley Central.
And there goes the running back again. He just broke a tackle.
Mitchell
DeAngelis is still going.
He's going to get all the way.
And where is that defender going? And that is another touchdown by Timnath.
That's going to put them up 34-0. It'll be 35 if they make this extra point.
Absolutely. It kind of looked like one of the defenders was chasing the wrong person out there.
Timnath is just widening this lead. Looks like we got an injury down there by the end zone.
Yeah, we have one of the defenders is injured by the end zone on Greeley Central. And while we have this injury timeout, Sims has been going pretty good. And in case you're curious, Halloween this week is the final week of regular season for high school football in Colorado, with the exception of 3A football. So that includes Timnath, as Timnath and Greeley Central are 3A in the same league. And
you might need to take a break here for this injury down on the field.
And there's a personal foul on Greeley Central. And they also have an injury on the play. So they're going to still give it a touchdown. It will be enforced, looks like, on the kickoff. And in case you're curious, the score is now 34-0. In high school football, there is a mercy rule in Colorado. It is when we hit the 40-point mark. So once we get to the 40-point mark, they will just keep the time going, unless someone calls a timeout or there's an injury. Other than that, the time will keep going, even if the ball goes out of bounds or if it's an incomplete pass. Clock keeps going until the end of the game. And once the mercy rule starts, it does not end. And we are getting pretty close to that. That would make this game go quite a bit faster. It's already been a fairly fast game.
It has been moving pretty quickly. We're already 4 minutes into the second quarter.
Absolutely, and that's going to be good. Destroyed field extra point right there. 35-0 now. I would love to see some action out of this kicker, like you said. That looks like a strong kicker right there.
We've seen that he can make field goals from. He kicked a 55-yard one on a kickoff earlier. So of course a field goal would probably be a little shorter than a kickoff, but he could probably get back to 40 to 50-yard field goals. That'd be super far for a high school kicker.
Absolutely. So far, he hasn't really had the opportunity to kick a field goal tonight, as it's 35-0. We've already had 5 touchdowns in this game. This game is a complete blowout.
Doesn't look like Greeley Central is going to pull off a comeback here, but they can certainly slow Timnath down and maybe hold them off on that mercy rule, draw this game out a little longer.
If Greeley Central can make a comeback, it would probably be the biggest comeback in Colorado high school football history.
That would certainly be a very impressive comeback for Greeley Central if they can pull that off. But we have not, they haven't been completely shut down tonight. They've gained some yardage. They've stopped Timnath on 2 plays so far, and they're not, we've seen some light out of them. They're not completely out of it. If they can move down the field quickly and get moving fast, it would not be out of the question for them to complete this game.
Absolutely. I mean, we've seen comebacks like this in the NFL. It's very rare, but it does happen.
And they do still have time left. Remember, it is only the second quarter.
Absolutely. They do have time, yes. And that ball, oh, that would be an easy touchback. Oh, look, he just hit the post again. Did you see that?
That was a huge kick from Ben Howard.
I'm rocket.
I'm hoping we can see a long field goal out of him tonight. It looks like he's feeling good. We've not seen him kick this far.
Heck yeah, this season. He just did it again. Yeah. So that's a touchback there for Greeley Central. That'll put the ball on the 20 in high school. Seems to be a different touchback in each sport nowadays. Seems like something's 25, 30, 20, somewhere, even 40 sometimes. It's getting confusing.
Still, Greeley Central's in a very tight formation.
And here they go, and he has been blown up. I couldn't tell where the ball was on that play, I'm not going to lie. Even with our close-up camera, he was buried.
We've seen trick plays from Greeley, but when you lose the ball on a normal play, that's not ideal.
Yeah, it's kind of like a graveyard in that O-line. You just can't see anything going on down there. He's just getting buried under those Timnath.
With that tight formation that Greeley Central has been running, we do see a lot of people in close proximity to each other often.
So they did gain 1 yard out of that, surprisingly. So it'll be 2nd and 9 on the 21 now. That is forward progress. And we'll see how happens the next play. And it's going to be a pass. That's completed. That might be his first completed pass of the night for the quarterback.
Seen a completed pass from the running back tonight, but that is the first one out of the quarterback.
Yeah, that's the first one. We've had more out of the running back than the quarterback tonight.
That'll send them down the field a little bit, give them a chance at their first down of the night.
So 3rd and 3. Hopefully they don't do what they did last time on 3rd down, which that didn't go too well last time it was 3rd down.
Got blown up and lost 4 yards, but hopefully they can gain 4 yards and get this first down here.
Yeah, they absolutely need this first down. They want any chance. And it's going to be a run up the inside, and he's going forward. I think he's going to be short, but he did go forward.
Not sure if he quite got there, but Greeley Central's gone for it on 4th down a lot, so if it is, looks like it will be 4th and 1.
It's going to be 4th and 1. If you're losing 35-0, you got to go for that.
I believe they are going to go for it here.
You got to go for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for it here.
If it was a close game, I'd maybe punt it, but losing 35-0, you have nothing to lose, even if you're on the 30-yard line.
They got to find something here before the end of this first half.
Just try and punch it up the inside at this point, I think is what you need to do. And we'll see what happens here, and that's exactly what they're going to do. And I think he has it.
Got there. That was close.
I think he's got it.
Close.
I'm pretty sure he got it. I'm pretty sure
he did. That's going to be a first down. First of the night for Greeley Central. We're seeing them find some momentum here. Hopefully they can keep moving down the field and get their first points on the board.
Yeah, if you look at that replay, he had it by about 6 inches. It was pretty close. Well, that was a very tight call right there. A good job by the refs on giving it to him, because he definitely had it. Yeah, he barely had that, not even the length of a football. So 1st and 10 now here for Greeley Central after that great first down. And they're going to give it back to the running back, and he's gone forward
be a yard
3 yards. They gave him 3 out of that. That's pretty good.
They're seeing a little light out of Greeley Central here. If they can get down the field and put some points on the board before the end of this first half, that would definitely give them a chance at this comeback. To put themselves back into the game, they're going to need 4 touchdowns to make it a 1-score game.
I think any points at the rate Greeley Central's playing will be a win. They're struggling right now.
That strong Timnath defense has been shutting them down. We've seen the Timnath defense shut down the #1 3A team in the state, Windsor, for the first quarter, like we said before. So we know that they definitely have a strong defense.
He's gone back to running back again. Oh, he's gotten some distance out of that. They're going to put him up at the 36.
Be a 3-yard gain there. That'll put it at 3rd and 4.
So
they did convert a 3rd and 4 the last downs of this drive, but see if they can do it again.
So they're averaging about 3 yards per play right now. That doesn't
just
really,
enough for a first down.
Yeah, that doesn't really compare to Timnath. Theirs is more like 15 to 20 yards per play.
They're going to need to average more than 3 if they want to come back from a 35-0 here.
They need to be averaging about a first down every play. So they're about a third of the way there at the moment. So 3rd and 4 now here on their own 36. We'll see what they can do this time. And that's going to be the exact same play again with the running back. And
did get a few yards there.
A little bit of stuff going on in the backfield out there.
It'll put at 4th and 2. This will be, I think they're going to go for it again. They kind of have to.
Absolutely. It worked the first time. Will it work again? I think they have a chance. So yeah, 4th and about 2.5. It's a little more than 2. It's not quite 3. Slightly more than 2 yards. About 2 1/3 yards. They absolutely, a little longer than the first time. They're going to absolutely need it. And, that was a false start.
Big false start for Timnath.
And that's going to be on Timnath, so that should give Greeley Central that first down.
That'll give them that first down. That's what they needed here. Another first down.
So yeah, they've given the first down to them. There you go. That'll be great news
They've
for
gone from
Greeley Central.
0 first downs this game to 2 in this one drive, but they're running out of time, and this clock is still going. They only have 2 timeouts left. They have 3 minutes left in the second quarter. So if they want to put some points on the board before the end of the half here, they're going to need to pick up their play speed.
Only 3 minutes left in the half. They better hurry up at the rate they've been playing. Oh, that's going to the big fullback in the back, and that's gone nowhere. They're going to
don't think he got anything out of that.
Fullback didn't really go too far. So we'll try.
He got a few inches there, but not a full yard.
Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Let's try this again. And it looks like we have mewing on our fan cam right now. Interesting stuff going on in those stands right now. We're getting a lot of student section camera tonight. And it's going. This run is.
Not quite sure what happened there, but it looked like
a
loss of yards.
Couldn't see too much on that play.
Didn't look good, though.
I don't think very much happened. Yeah, he got blocked by his own lineman right there. I hate it when that happens, especially when you're playing like on Madden and stuff. Your own lineman just blocks you. That's always the worst feelings, dude.
Certainly rough. It'll be 3rd and 10 here.
Yeah, 3rd and 10 now on the 43.
They're probably going to have to go with a pass play here on 3rd and long, but we've not seen their pass plays work out very well tonight. Their longest pass play was by their running back. So, see if they can convert this for first down.
The last 2 or 3 passes haven't been so bad, and looks like it's going to be a run by the
stay up, but not.
He's gotten a yard.
Worked through for the first down there.
He has gone forward 1 yard, and actually a Timnath player has the ball. He might have fumbled it. That's Dylan Mock with holding the ball.
He's showing the ball to the refs. Looks like he's looking for a fumble
Let's take a look at this replay here. And does that ball come out? He's still oh shoot.
I think
the
it did
defender
come out.
Rips it right out. He ripped it out of his hands. Yeah, it should be Timnath football.
That'll be a fumble there.
Yeah, he ripped it right out of his hands. He sure did. Yeah, that's legal. He can do that.
That'll be a fumble recovery
that's
for Timnath.
Timnath football right there. Absolutely.
They have 3 timeouts left and 1.5 minutes left in the first half. With the speed of their drives, I would definitely expect another score out of them. Even if it's a field goal, we know they can make a long field goal because we've seen their kicker Ben Halloran kick from 50 and 60 yards tonight. And
absolutely. What a great
get
play
through the uprights on kickoffs.
That was great by Dylan Mock right there. He was waving up at the Jumbotron here at PSD Stadium at our replay on the Jumbotron. And I think the refs saw it too, and they went with it. And what just happened right there?
Lost the ball. Looks
Who
like
even has the ball? Is it okay? It is a Timnath player. Couldn't really tell what happened on that. I just know they went backwards 4 yards.
number 21 Cruz Baca pushed one of those Greeley Central defenders out of bounds on the other side of the field on that play. So lots of action on that one.
And this will be a last drive before halftime, probably. It is under a minute before halftime now. And here we go again. Drew Raymond's got that ball, and that ball has been intercepted. That has been intercepted by Greeley Central. That is very good for Greeley Central. That might be what they needed.
They're going to need to pick up the speed of their plays if they want to score in these last 44 seconds. So we should see a more fast-moving offense.
They took Drew Raymond out of the game. They got Braden Pollier playing now as the quarterback. And Braden Pollier is also a senior. So they're going to give him a little bit of fun. I mean, there's no reason to get your starting quarterback injured before playoffs. So I think it's smart to
especially when you're looking for a playoff run.
Yeah, he's had a great game so far. So Greeley Central, oh, the fumble, it's been fumbled. And he's gone down quite a far. They have recovered it, but he has gone backwards.
A lot of turnovers in this game here tonight.
It's been a muffed snap right there. And time is still going down. Greeley Central isn't calling any timeouts. So this will most likely be the last play before halftime right here. And it is 2nd and 16.
They might just let this clock run out. They're not getting into formation.
Yeah, it looks like this might take us to halftime.
Yeah, they're just going to let this clock run out.
They're going to let the clock run out. They're not even going to hike the ball.
So
they are headed to the sideline, yeah.
We will head into halftime with Timnath up 35-0.
And Wildcats, yep, 35-0. Pretty dominant game here by Timnath so far. And we will be back in a few minutes.
Fans for your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Timnath High School dance team to the field. Please stand by for some technical difficulties. One moment, please. Set up for the dance team. Timnath High School likes to thank our Ultimate Cub and Digital Scoreboard sponsors. Reich Insurance Agency with Sherilyn Reich. Your Allstate Insurance Agent in Timnath. Reich Insurance offers trusted coverage for every stage of life. Chick-fil-A and Harmony Timnath. We're grateful for the support of Chick-fil-A and Harmony in Timnath. Their commitment to community and the tradition of service helps fuel the success of Timnath athletics both on and off the fields. Pink Windows. Thank you to Pink Windows of Fort Collins for supporting Timnath athletics. Their dedication to quality service and our community Help us provide more opportunities for student athletes to thrive on and off the fields. Pulse Fiber Optics in Loveland. Big thank you to Pulse Fiber Optics for helping our athletes stay connected both on and off the fields. Your investment in local schools and communities is helping us build a stronger, faster, and more united team. We're proud to give as part of our Timnath Athletics family. Pooter Valley REA. We're grateful for powering our programs, literally and figuratively. Your support brings energy to our sidelines, our athletes, and our fans. Thank you for being a trusted community partner and helping light the way for Timnath Athletics. And Black Diamond Orthodontics in Timnath. Thank you to Black Diamond Orthodontics for supporting Timnath Athletics. Their team is dedicated to creating confident smiles for kids, teens, and adults right here in Timnath. We appreciate their commitment to our students and community. They're opening in February of 2026.
Yeah, they're making. Okay, and we lost it. Yes. God, this is fun. Okay, take me off on.
Should I really even start? When I die from a money in the grave,
Marcus, tell the gear to turn it up. There we go. Thank you.
Won't think that my side is a movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. Sometimes this bitch feel like I stick to this paper.
I feel so bad.
And the show of skill and perseverance, give it up for the Timnath dance team. And now please welcome the Timnath Pep Band under the direction of Corey Peterson to the fields. Off-market band.
When no one else is around. Champions get to work. They never rest. Never settle.
Your car deserves a better routine, so keep it clean with unlimited wash packages at Breeze Through Car Wash. And don't just clean the outside, keep the inside of your car clean with free vacuums at Breeze Through. Just choose a location in northern Colorado or in southern Wyoming and feel great about your day. At Breeze Through Car Wash, easy, quick, and fun.
I'm Kyle Backus of Backus & Schenker. The insurance companies don't like us because we've won over $1 billion for our clients. As for the competition, there's a reason each year more people in Colorado are calling Backus & Schenker for help on their injury case. So if you're hurt in an accident or injured at work, call me 24/7 at 222-2222. Let us work for the win in your case. Backus & Schenker, our passion is justice.
Dear unbreakable spirit. When the terrain is gnarly, you steady us. When obstacles are ahead, you lift us. When the turf is hostile, you inspire us. Own legend. Toyota Trucks. Toyota has the best resale value of all brands.
Welcome back from halftime. Here for our getting ready to start our third quarter. Greeley Central will be kicking off. And Greeley Central has not kicked off yet this game, so hopefully we can see a little bit out of them. I need to move that. Yeah, so we haven't seen anything from the kicker at Greeley Central yet. We'll see maybe why they haven't kicked the field goal, or the coach has just made some bad decisions here. So let's get back to this game. They're getting ready to kick it off. And here we go. Okay, that's why there has not been any field goals. Okay. And they're going to keep going. Oh, what a hurdle. He just hurdled a player. Holy cow. He's still going.
He's still up.
He's still up.
Oh, my gosh.
And he made it about the 44. Holy cow.
Beautiful return for Timnath there. All the way back into Greeley Central territory.
One more touchdown will make this game a mercy rule. If you don't remember what I said about that, the time will not stop unless someone calls a timeout if in a mercy rule.
Which is when they get to 40 points or more of a lead.
Yes, they are only 5 points away from that, as it is 35-0 right now.
Most of the time, once they get the mercy rule, that's when teams will start putting in their players who they don't normally play, like backups and JV players who are coming up to varsity for the night. So I'd love to see those kids get opportunities on varsity.
Here we go. Oh, he's still going. He's still going. And they've got him at the 37-yard line.
We've seen a few long runs for Timnath, so maybe another one of those we're looking at here. We've seen quite a few broken tackles already on this kick return and drive.
So at the beginning of this game, I said Timnath needs to win the last 2 games this season. As of right now, I would say they have a 99% chance of winning one of them. The one next week, they will most likely also win. Going back to this game, this is what matters right now.
That was almost blown up by a blitz there, but he stayed up and made it back to the line of scrimmage.
He's made it to about the line of scrimmage, yeah.
We'll be back to 3rd and 3 on the Greeley Central 37.
Going back to what I was talking about next week's game. Next week's game for Timnath, they're playing Northridge. They're 2 and 6, so not that much better than Greeley Central. Also in the same league. Could expect a game like this, maybe a little closer. And going back to this game again, we got the ball going again. And they brought him down past the first down marker at the 32. And that is a first down.
Not a lot of storylines for Greeley Central here tonight as they're already out of the playoffs.
Yeah, Greeley Central's season will be over after next week for sure. They're probably ready to move on to next season. It's been a pretty rough season here for Greeley Central. 1 and 7. I think their only game they won was their first game, wasn't it? First game of the season?
Their 3rd game they won.
Is it 3rd? Okay.
Against Adams City 14-0.
At least they shut them out.
So they have had one good game this season.
Oh, he's wide open. And that's an easy first down. Oh, he's still going.
Tackle.
He might get the touchdown. Did he get it?
Quite. I don't think he quite got there.
Short.
Looks like he went out of bounds on the 2 or 3
calling it
there.
Short at the 2-yard line.
He's right down the sideline for that one. He broke that first tackle and started going right down the sideline. Got knocked out of bounds. Maybe at the 4, I think. 3 or 4 yard line.
They're calling that they're calling it the 2.
They'll put it on the 2. Great.
That was the first and goal here for Timnath. And touchdown will make this a mercy rule. So this game will go a lot quicker once that happens.
Might get to see some new players if they can get into the mercy rule here above 40 points.
And once the mercy rule starts, it ends after the game ends. It does not stop once it begins. So here we go. And, it's going to be run by quarterback. And that looked like a touchdown. It is a touchdown. Touchdown, Timnath. And that is a Cubs touchdown. That was a pretty quick drive. About a 2-minute drive right there.
A little bit of a fun play there for the quarterback. Got in there for a touchdown.
They've already put in their backup quarterbacks. They got Caden Pointer in there now.
Should see some more backup players now that we are in mercy. See the clock is running right now, actually.
I still got Drew Raymond as the holder, though, starting quarterback. And that looked pretty good to me. Yeah, he smoked it again. 42-0, 9 minutes ago, and the mercy rule has officially begun as the time is no longer stopped.
Last year, Greeley Central lost to Timnath 38-0, so we can see improvements for Timnath here tonight.
Greeley Central, not much improvement as they're losing, but even more now. Timnath has definitely gotten better over the last couple years. I mean,
even just over the season, they've seen drastic improvements from their first game to their more recent games. As we talked about in the first half, they've shut out Windsor for the first quarter of their game against them. Ended up losing that game, but we've seen them compete at a high level, and they're looking good for making the playoffs right now. So I'm excited to see a playoff run out of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been exciting watching Timnath this year. I mean, Timnath is only like a 3 or 4 year old school, so this football team is very new. There's not much history from this team.
Might be why we're seeing such drastic improvements throughout each season that they've been playing, because they're so recently founded.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a pretty new stadium, pretty new school, pretty new complex over here on the eastern side of Fort Collins. So we have burned over a whole minute doing that since the mercy rule is going now. Time is just ticking. So this game will go by pretty fast, be pretty painless for Greeley Central. That game is that has been caught at the 1 yard line by Greeley Central. And they've dragged him down at the 18 yard line. About a 16 yard return right there.
They'll put that on the 17.
They gonna put down the 17? Let's see here. It'd be one of them. That is the 18.
Go with the 18.
Yep. So that's the 18.
Be 1st and 10 here. See if Greeley Central can find something. Looks like there's probably no chance of a comeback here, but putting some points on the board would be nice so they don't get shut out 2 years in a row.
Yeah, let's see now. Here goes Greeley Central. They're on the run. They're doing the same plays they did before, and about the same result. And going back to Greeley Central again, we talked about how they don't really have much of a chance to come back. It was about a 99% chance of losing for Greeley Central, but now we have a mercy rule, and Timnath has scored more. And I think it's a little less than 1% now. I was thinking more like 0.01%. Going back to this game, we'll see what Greeley Central can do here. Hopefully they can do something. I hope we get, and that's the same thing. Okay, he got a little bit out of that. He got something out of that. Okay.
They are moving down the field, but
they're
this
moving
comeback
slowly.
is probably no chance of a comeback unless they pick up their play speed and start getting more yards here.
I think a great way for Greeley, best thing Greeley Central can do in this game is gain a point. They can get any form of points. I think they've had a good night tonight with the way Greeley Central's been. They've been so close to scoring.
And this very strong Timnath defense has been shutting them down all night. So if they could break through that strong defense that we have talked about, they were able to hold the best team in the state for 3A to 0 points for an entire quarter.
Yeah, it'd be encouraging for Greeley Central to get something done here. And it's going to be a pass, and he has been sacked.
Looks like maybe he picked up a yard.
He looks like he got a forward sack. He was definitely going to pass that. Then he started to run for it, and he got forward a little bit.
Did pick up a yard. That'll put it 4th and
3. 4th and 2.
4th and 2?
He gained 3 yards out of that. Wow.
It's a pretty impressive run from the quarterback, turning that into some forward yards.
Absolutely. So it's going to be a punt here by Greeley Central. So, yeah, they're going to be punting this from the 26-yard line. So they have the receiver for Timnath at the 40, the punt returner. I can't quite tell who the punt returner is. I cannot see his number. Here goes a punter. It's a good snap. Almost blocked. And that's going to get caught at the 46. Oh, he's fumbled it. He dropped the return.
Pick it up and
he picked it back up, then got tackled immediately. He still got positive yards on that return. Well, no. He went backwards 2 yards on that return, yeah, because of that fumble. So he's gone back 2 yards on the return. That's still 41-yard line.
With the long plays we've seen out of Timnath tonight, I would not be surprised if they're able to score again here.
And while we got a break, I remember mentioning earlier that number 1 and number 2 in 3A, Windsor and Meade, are playing tonight at Meade. And in case you want to know what the score of that game is, it is 16-0 Windsor right now, which that's a pretty big deal. Meade might not be number 2 for very long.
This would be a statement win for Windsor, cementing their spot at number 1 in the state.
Absolutely, and that running back's going about 6 yards there. Yeah, Windsor is undefeated right now in Colorado, so they are really strong.
If they can shut out the 2 seed, that would be a statement win for them, and
absolutely, and that
really show everyone else what they're capable of.
That 2 seed won't be a 2 seed for very long. They get shut out by the number 1 team. The only team that's better than them in 3A, according to Chaucer, if they shut them out, you know. And going back to this game here, he's still going. Oh, what a play by the running back. And what a stiff arm there, and he's got that easy touchdown.
Get in for a touchdown there.
And that will be that's a 46-yard touchdown there by the running back. No, that will actually be a 54-yard touchdown. That was a great play there by Timnath. All those stiff arms you could see there. And that was number
26,
we don't have him on our. Yeah, he is definitely probably a JV player.
coming up to varsity for the night. Great for him to get some playing time, especially a touchdown on varsity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Love to see it. That'll put Timnath up 48-0, plus the extra point will make it 49. There it is.
And it'll be 49-0 Timnath.
Clock is still ticking with that mercy rule in effect. So,
unfortunately for Greeley Central, it's not going to get much better for them, as next week they are playing Windsor, actually. So it won't be a very good end of the season, most likely, for them. And Windsor will be going to Greeley Central, so it will be senior night as well. I don't know how many people are going to be going to that game.
I don't think Greeley Central has a lot of seniors. They do have a very young team this year. On their varsity roster, they only have...
Oh, wow, they do have a small team. That's a small roster.
They do only have 6 seniors this year, so young team. Hopefully we can see some growth out of them in the next few years. They have lots of freshmen and sophomores on their team, so hopefully in the next few years we can see them grow a little bit, mature a bit, and maybe make something from nothing here.
Hey, they got some potential in the next couple of years. It'll be exciting to see them. We'll see them again in the next few years. Hopefully they can do something. So we have a little bit under a minute left here in the third quarter. This game's going pretty fast with that mercy rule now, and that's a touchback.
Looks like Timnath is trying to spend a little more time on their plays now and suck time off the clock to end this game quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. So we'll see if they decide to snap the ball again, or they're just going to let the quarter run out. Let's see what they decide to do here. There's only about 20 seconds left. I bet they will.
Looks like they're just going to let the
Greeley
quarter
Central has no reason to really hike this ball before the end of the quarter. So they might as well take advantage of the extra time.
They're going to break. And
they might get one play in. They'll probably get a play in. And it looks like they might even have their back. They have the backups in too for Greeley Central. Oh, he's still going. He's still going.
Broke a few tackles there.
Holy cow. Check that out. They put in a new quarterback. And now that he's gone, they're actually doing better. Didn't really expect to see that. That was a pretty good play right there.
It's a nice play by that running back. He broke a few tackles and got moving down the field here. If they can keep moving down the field and put some points on the board here, that would be great for Greeley Central. As we said before, their goal for this game should probably be to get some points on the board and not get shut out here tonight.
Absolutely. So, yep, 49-0. We have ended the third quarter. They're about to start the fourth quarter here. And there are 12 minutes left in this game. It will be a pretty early night tonight here. These games usually end around 8:30, 8:45-ish. It's not even 8 o'clock.
And we are in mercy rule, so that clock will keep ticking unless anyone calls a timeout or gets injured.
Yeah, this game will be over around 8:10, 8:15. So this will be an early night.
Hopefully we don't see any injuries tonight that stop the clock, and really no reason to call a timeout for either team here.
Mercy rule is going to work out well for Greeley Central since they'll have a decent drive home, so they can get home earlier and go to sleep early and move on from this game. Did they just kneel?
I don't know. There was a flag thrown.
It was a false start on Greeley Central. That doesn't really do anything when you're doing that, when you're losing by 49. A false start won't get you very far. I'm not going to lie, in that replay, I did not see a false start. But I'll go with it.
Well, if they can have another longer run here, maybe they can get back into Timnath territory. They've not seen a lot of Timnath territory tonight, but getting back into there and maybe getting some points on the board before the end of the game would definitely be encouraging after this rough loss.
So we'll see what they decide to do here. I'm not quite sure what they'll decide to do. They're going to keep running the ball.
Gonna move back a little bit.
Man, if only that quarterback would have kept the ball, he would have had a touchdown. Man. There's another flag. What's our flag gonna be this time?
Looks like it's on Greeley Central again, but I'm not sure.
Face mask on Timnath. And that's a 15-yard penalty, and that's a first down Greeley Central.
They're pretty close to getting into Timnath territory now. Hopefully they can get into Timnath territory. And
yeah, that's encouraging for Greeley Central. That'll bring the hopes up a little bit.
It's going to cancel out their false start and give them a shot at a few more plays here.
So here we go again. Now 1st and 10 on their own 45.
Snapped quickly.
That's been snapped again. He's gone forward about
couple
they're
yards.
Say 3 yards, I believe. That
Probably
looks like 3. That is 3 yards.
Yeah,
Yep.
that'll put us at 2nd and 7 on the Greeley Central 48.
Yeah, 2nd and 7 now on their own 48. Let's see what they do this time. Probably another run. They haven't really been interested in throwing the ball at all much in this drive.
Another run there. Looks like he gained a few yards again.
Gone up about another 3 or 4 yards.
They're letting this clock run out with their run offense. If they can.
Stop me by 85.
So that'll be 3rd and 3 now. They have made it into Timnath territory, so that's promising.
We saw they don't have a great option for field goals tonight. They're missing a kicker on their team, so they're looking for a touchdown here.
Yeah, Greeley Central kicking.
Oh, he's broken.
Oh, he's got a first
play
down. He got a first down. Let's go. And he has gotten that to the 40-yard line. And he has gone. That was an 8-yard run. That's enough for the first down. That'd be good for. That was a good stiff arm.
8-yard run by number 8, Gabe Galiendo. Seen him get a little bit of action. He broke a few tackles on this drive earlier on for that first play, and then another first down for him there. We talked about him in the pregame. He's 482 yards this season. He might be able to make it to 500 with this game.
And here we go again. It's another run, and that's gone to about the line of scrimmage.
Going to get shut down.
No, they're going to give him a yard. They'll give him a generous yard. They gave him about half a yard. Okay. That makes more sense.
They'll put us back at 2nd and 9. See if they can keep moving here. They're running out of time. They only have 8 minutes left, and with this mercy rule, this clock just keeps ticking.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think if I was Greeley Central at this point, I would just full send it down the field and just chug into the end zone, see what happens. Maybe try and get something out of this game.
That would be a fun completion if they could pull it off. Here's
He's
Gabe
still
Galiendo
going.
again.
He is still going. That's another first down.
First down.
They brought him out. It looks like at the, they're calling that the 26-yard line.
We're seeing a little light out of Greeley Central here. They're not going to be able to come back, but as we said before, putting some points on the board would be encouraging so they don't get shut out 2 years in a row.
Absolutely. That was a 13-yard run right there.
That will probably put him over 500 yards for the season, so that's a little bit of a milestone for Gabe Galiendo.
Absolutely. And that play has been stopped immediately. It was going to be a run. It's on Greeley Central. And it is a false start on Greeley Central. So we'll try again. Be 1st and 15 on the 31 now. Try to see.
About
get a little
6.5 minutes left here. That clock just keeps rolling because of that mercy rule.
Yeah, absolutely. They're taking their time in the huddle again.
Few Timnath fans have stayed here for this cold night on Halloween to see their team get a win.
And we have another crosstown game going on at French Field right now on the other side of Fort Collins. It's Poudre and Loveland playing. Those should be rivals. The score is actually 6-7 right now. and Loveland winning that game at Pooter. And that's the third quarter, 3 minutes. Oh, the Greeley Central guy, he almost broke free for a touchdown. He was so close.
Seeing some close games between rivals in other parts of the state tonight. This game has not been, we haven't seen a lot of action in this game. It's been a pretty straightforward game so far, but in other games in the state right now, we're seeing good football being played.
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of good football again played around the state tonight. A lot of games tonight. And, is that a touchdown? It's a touchdown for Greeley Central.
Get in there for a score. There we go.
Let's go. Greeley Central touchdown.
I believe that was Gabe Galliendo. He is going to get in there and put some points on the board for Greeley Central. In that Windsor-Meade game we talked about, it is still 16-0 Windsor. They're cementing their spot at number 1 in the state.
Absolutely. And that game is currently in halftime right now. The halftime is getting ready to end. They're at Windsor, correction, not at Meade.
Got about a minute and a half left in halftime of that game.
Well, that'll be a fun game to watch. We are actually watching that here in the booth as this game's going on right now. And it looks like they did not make that 2-point conversion there for the Wildcats. Only 4 minutes left in this game. Timnath, honestly, they'll probably just try and hold on to the ball and run timeout.
Really no reason to risk anything.
There's no reason to try and score. They're already winning by, let's see, is that 43 points?
It's a 43-point lead for Timnath.
Yeah, absolutely. They got the backups in at this point. Just let their dudes have some reps.
Last year they won this game 38-0, so we're seeing improvement. They're probably going to win by 43. So
I say decided to get another touchdown, but I think at this point that'd be unsportsmanlike.
Really no reason to run any other plays. With this running clock here, they could probably just spike the ball, honestly, and just run out the clock.
Yeah, they're dancing on the field at this point. Like they don't care anymore.
They're just letting
look at my man. My man was just dancing. You just saw that. Yeah, you can see this. He's having fun out there. He's having a good time. Look at that. Look at the kick returner right there.
That's number 5, Sincere Gonzalez, having a little bit of fun down there in the field.
Hey, might as well. Why not? And here goes the kicker again here for the Greeley Central Wildcats. And that ball has been kicked. That was a little bit better of a kick than last time. That's been caught at 31. And that kick return is still going.
Still up.
He is still going.
Still up.
There's no one
Breaks
really chasing him. He just like hurled someone and took him down.
Put his shoulder down and knocked him over. It's a strong runner.
Absolutely. They made it to the, let's see. He made it to the Wildcat 45.
Well, that was a big hit for number 2, Breck Ader, on that return there. He knocked that Greeley Central guy right over.
Absolutely. Only 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Might be going for another touchdown here. Looks like they'd rushed out of the huddle with this running clock. Maybe get another touchdown for some of those backups that we were talking about.
Yeah, there goes the running back. He's gotten 5 out of that, but there is a penalty on the play from the back. Not sure what the penalty was. Let's take a look at the replay. Could have been a horse collar right there, actually, on Greeley Central. Let's see.
They have stopped the clock, maybe by accident.
Clock has stopped.
Normally they only stop the clock during a timeout during a mercy rule victory, but at the moment they do have it stopped.
Defense, number 8, 15-yard penalty.
Sounds like there's he just say illegal block. Did you catch what he just said?
No, what he did say, illegal block.
Is it a legal block? So that's a 15-yard penalty on Greeley Central.
Clock is back to running here. It's going to put them down at the 25. Maybe another touchdown here for Timnath cement this victory, get some more work for those kids who are coming up from JV to play here tonight.
So Timnath's possession right here.
He's still up. He hurdles someone.
Oh, he almost had a touchdown. He made it to the 9-yard line. And this possession right here will very likely be our last possession of the night. There's only about 1 minute left in this game.
And remember, we are in mercy rule territory, being up by more than 40, so that clock is just going to keep ticking away.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see, they're first and goal here on the 9-yard line. So we'll see how this goes.
Back down to the field. We have 45 seconds for Timnath to
that looks like
for a touchdown.
victory formation.
Looks like they're just going to spike it.
That looks like victory formation. They have kneeled it, and that should be the game.
Probably close us out here tonight.
And they're gonna, yep, that is the game, my friends.
That is,
and this game, there will not be any more plays happening. The time is not done, but they are not going to snap the ball again.
Thank you for joining us here on SaberCat Sports. The final score tonight is the Timnath Cubs 49 and the Greeley Central Wildcats 6.
We'll be back at it next week. Timnath again back here at PSD Field against Northridge. Come watch us again then.
Thank you for joining us. This has been Ian Lehrman.
And I'm Cole Woodard.
And have a good night.
Stadium clean by picking up any trash near your area. Thank you for your cooperation. Have a wonderful evening, and please drive home safely.
Huh? No, I got it.